Happy Monday! My name's Tracy. Today we are going to be doing a lower body strength training for healthy knees. So this is inspired by my mom. I know sometimes her knees bother her a little bit, so I wanted to show her and anyone else out there some exercises that they could do with minimal equipment or no equipment at home. So today, no music. Put on your own music if you would like that to help keep you motivated. And if you have been told by a physician or any other medical professional to not do any working out, I recommend refraining from today's workout. We're just going to start with an easy warm-up. I don't have a lot of floor space here on camera, but we're going to start with some bridging and some one-leg extensions. So let me bring the camera down to floor level for just the time being, and hopefully you will be able to see me here. Okay, for our warm-up, we're going to be starting on our back, heels close to butt, and we're going to do 5 times, rolling up the spine and rolling down the spine. We're going to lift our hips up, squeeze our butt up at the top, and then roll on down. Again, lifting the hips up, holding the belly tight while we do this, and rolling down. We'll take 3 more times. Tuck the pelvis, lift and roll up. Rolling down 2 more times. Feeling the shoulder blades hug into the floor. And 1 more time with bridge. Lifting up and rolling down. So 1 leg extensions. Take 1 leg, extending out, and we're just going to lift up and down. I'm aware I go off of frame a little bit, but we're going to do 10 times on this leg, just squeezing the top of our thigh. When you're having some knee pain, you want to make sure you train everything that surrounds the knee. It's the quadriceps and a lot of outer thigh, glute medius. We're going to take 2 more and hold, bend, back to your hip bridges. Curl your tailbone, roll the hips up, rolling down. Let's try 4 more. Big breath up, exhale. Last 2. And 1 more time. Rolling down, opposite leg. Extend out 10 times, lifting up and down. Make sure you're holding in your abdominals nice and tight. We're going to do some more floor work in a little bit. We're just getting everything ready to go. Give me 3 more times, up and down. Last 2. Last 1. And hold. Okay. I'm going to move the camera again because we're going to be standing up for the next portion. So a couple things that I have here that you may want to have for equipment is a looped band and a yoga strap. If you do not have these items, no big deal. You could use a bathrobe belt for your yoga strap or a men's necktie. And if you don't have a circle resistant band, not a big deal. Regular resistant band, you can still wrap it around your feet, and you could also do body weight with just some squats. We are going to be starting off with our wall. So, have some wall space, have your equipment nearby if you are ready for that, and we are going to be sinking down for 20 seconds into a wall squat. My back is against the wall, and I'm going to walk my feet out, and I'm going to sink my hips down. I'm at a 90-degree angle with my knees and my hips, and I'm putting 20 seconds on the clock. This is a great variation for those of you that feel your knees when you do a squat and you really want to get the strength benefits of that squat. Holding your back tight against the wall. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come away. Now we're going to do that 2 more times. So 3 rounds, 20-second wall sit. We got about 12 seconds, so I'm gonna back right up to my wall again. Walk my feet out. They're about hip width apart. Toes pointed straight out, and I'm gonna sink down and hold and wait. Now, a lot of times people like to put their hands here. I want you to stay praying for it to be over, like we are praying for the coronavirus to be over. Hold your abdominals in tight for 4, 3, 2, and push off. Okay, one more time. You should be feeling this in the front of your thighs, never your knees. If you are feeling it in your knees, you may need to walk your feet out a little bit more. 5 seconds till your last round of this. Let's walk our feet out, sink down, and now you're just holding belly in tight. And make sure your knees are not collapsing inward. It's like you're holding a mini beach ball between the knees. For 3, 2, and 1. Push away, shake out. Second leg exercise. If you have your circle band, this is a great time to get this circle band. If you do not have access to a circle band, you're going to be in a quarter of a squat and you're going to stay low. You're going to do your lateral walks with us without a band. If you have your band, couple tips. Put it on like you're putting on a pair of pants. The higher you go with your band, the easier it is. The lower you go with your band, the more challenging this exercise is. This is meant to work your glute medius, the side portion of our glutes. This helps us with some hip health and knee health. When I do lateral band walks, I want to make sure that I start with a little bit of tension between my legs and I'm in that quarter squat that you would do with body weight as well. Keep your toes straight ahead and try to minimize movement in the upper body. So don't come into a TikTok sort of a fashion here, just work the legs. We're gonna do 4 side steps and then side step back. Keep your toes to me, knees soft, hips back, belly in. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm paying attention to the fact that my toes are pointing straight out and they're not turning into a duck walk sort of a foot position. We're going to do one more 4x4 to the left and to the right, but we're not going to take it back now, y'all. We're going to stay put and just breathe for a moment. Hold, shake out. If you feel like it's too much, if the band is low, bring it up above the knees. If you've been above the knees and you want more tension, take it down low with me. We're going to do 4 rounds, left to right, 4x4 steps. So sit back from those hips, pull the belly in, shoulders back. Let's walk. 4, 3, 2, 1, back. 3, 2. Now keep doing this. I don't want this one. Keep your upper body still. And you should be feeling the side of your butt cheek. 4 more steps, that is. And I'm using a heavier resistant band today, but bands usually do come in a variety of resistances, light, medium, heavy. If you have a flat band, you have that wrapped around your feet or tied in a knot. We have one more round of this exercise. So take a deep breath in, let it out. Create some separation for your feet, knees soft, walk. 4, 3, 2, 1, back. 3, 2, 1. I would normally yell at my class, are you guys feeling it? but I can't hear you. You can say to yourself, yes, I'm feeling it, or no, I'm not. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And pause. All right. This time, take off your band. If you have it, sit down in a chair to take it off if you need to. This next one, if you need help with balance, you might want to get to a wall to help you out. We're going to do some heel raises. If you want to do this without the help of a wall, that's fine. Arm side or overhead, choose arm side. We're going to separate our feet about hip width apart, and we're going to lift up and just hold and then lower down. Or maybe you can make this a little yoga-like. Inhale, lift up and roll down. Inhale, rise and lower. So making sure we have strong and healthy feet and ankles also helps the stability of our knee structure, which is why we're doing some calf raises. If you have a chair or something in front of you, one hand is on the chair. I'm never hyperextending from the knee, always a micro bend. After about 10 of these, give it a pause, shake out. This next one, I'm going to keep my arms down, but I'm going to do side view. Here we go. Up and down, up and down. Feel the back of the leg. And notice how it requires just a little bit of abdominal control, not to stumble forward. You may want to do that little stumble. We avoid that. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. And rest. You have 1 more set of calf raises, and then we move on to our 4th exercise of the series. So whatever arm variation you like, by side, out, up. Let's choose, I like the flow. Inhale, exhale. Might as well get a little bit of shoulder mobility while we're working into this. Inhale, exhale. Feel your tippy toes push into the floor. Breathing in, out. A few more times, and then we're going to come down to the ground. Did you notice how quiet my birds are being today? We had to move the cage a little bit to make it work against this wall. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, last time, and pause. So we are going to come down to the floor for the next few exercises, and then we will be back up for our standing finishing balance. So let me see how this looks right here. I think I'm okay there. All right. Next exercise. Hi, side lying leg lifts. Let's lay on our side. Support your head here, either on long arm, or I'll get a little bit closer to you, or on your hand. Extend out just your top leg, and we're going to be leading with our heel. So our heel is slightly tipped up, toe is slightly tipped down. We're going to lift up and down, up and down. Focusing again on that glute medius. The glute is your butt muscles. There's usually, there's more than one glute. Glute maximus is the one everybody's familiar with. But glute medius, the side of the butt cheek, that's what can really help our knees out. And pause. We're going to do that again on this side, and then we're going to change it into something that I call a clamshell. So get your heels set, 10 times up and down, feeling the side butt. Here we go. Up and down, squeeze. Use your breath. If you're one of my Pilates students, you're used to doing a lot of these side lying leg lifts, side lying leg work. We're going to take 2 more and hold back. Clamshells. I'm going to get a little bit closer still here. Okay. You want to curl up kind of in a fetal-ish type of position. Heels close to bottom, knees up to chest, and you're just going to lift up this top knee. So your heels stay connected. Imagine if you had that rubber band still holding the thighs together. You're going to open and rip apart. Here we go for 10. Up and down, slow, and roll at center. We're doing 2 sets of 10, each of these lying exercises. One more here. Hold back. If you wanted to introduce more tension, use your own hand on your thigh. Give a little push down, and you're going to squeeze open. Ready for 10? Here we go. It's open and close. Squeeze. Squeeze. If you don't like that with your hand, keep your hand back down in front for a little bit of side lying balance. This is a good one to do just when you're watching TV, little commercial break, come down, do some side lying clamshells, because I know that's what you're all doing when you watch TV, is exercise. And rest. So now we're going to flip, do the same set, opposite side of the body. Support your head, bend bottom leg in. I'm a little bit off frame here, but my heel is up, my toe is down. I'm going to lift and lower. You may even feel this in your oblique just a little bit. And the second side is always worse than the first. So here's where I have to tell you some bad news. I totally lost count right there. I know, I'm at home, I don't have a class to look at. How could I lose count? I don't know, I just did. Let's call that 10, take a moment. You're gonna do it again. We lose count all the time as group fitness instructors. Those last 2 we do are the just in case reps. Ready, set, 10 more, 10, I'll keep track. I'm counting in my head, it's okay. You're safe this round. We have our clamshells, we have our planks, and then we have our balance finisher. 2 more here, squeeze that side butt, and 1 more, and rest. So clamshells, pull your knees in, flex your feet, keep your heels connected, hand can be in front, or again, you can add tension. We're gonna lift and lower. How far up should you be going? If I pointed at my kneecap and I fanned my knee open, I would eventually be pointing towards the ceiling. At the very last portion, my range. Let's try 3 more here. And 1, and rest. You have 1 more set of clamshells. If you'd like to use your hand for pressure, you absolutely may. I will for the first few anyway. Here we go. It's up and down. And you're pushing your hand into your thigh and resisting yourself. Get some hip opening as well. 5 more here. If you don't like having your hand on the thigh, put it back down in front. Anytime you feel any pain or stress, you stop. Muscular effort is good, pain is no good. 1 more time, and freeze. We're gonna finish off with some planks. I am gonna turn the camera just a bit here. Tilt it up a little bit. All right, planks. We are going to do, just similar to the wall sits, 3 rounds of 20-second planks. These planks could be done on your knees, or they could be done with me on your toes. You can have narrow feet, wide feet, you choose. This first one I'm going to show from the side view, and then the rest I'm going to turn around and face you guys. So with a plank, what I am looking for is elbows right under shoulders. If you're on your knees, your back is flat, belly held in. If you're on your toes, you're squeezing the floor between your elbows and toes. We don't want you up in a down dog, and we don't want you in sagging either. You want to imagine if you had a cup of hot tea on your back, that it wouldn't spill or wiggle. So we're going to hold 20 seconds, 20 seconds rest. Repeat that 3 times. When you're ready, get your elbows right under your shoulders so they feel like they're closer than what they actually are. You could prop up to knees or toes. In 3, 2, let's go. I'm looking beyond my fists. A lot of times my students look down and they start to curl their back, so make sure you look out. You have 5 seconds. Hold like there's a campfire under your belly and rest. You're going to do that 2 more times, and I'm with you. I'm just turning myself around here. Okay, 12 seconds to go. I like sometimes to fold my hands or put my fists together, but you might like this better, or maybe you want to be up on hands. Ready, set, 20 seconds. I'm squeezing the floor between my elbows and my toes or knees. If that's the case for you. Imagine the quads, the top of the thigh are coming into this. 3, 2, and drop. We're going to take just 1 more plank. We will come up for a finisher, which is a balance finisher. 10 seconds. Get ready for your last plank. Elbows under shoulders. Now pull the head of the shoulder blades together. Lift up your hips or knees and squeeze your stomach like you're about to survive an earthquake. Keep the neck long. Squeeze your butt while you're at it. It's always good advice. 3, 2, 1, done with planks. At the beginning of class, I did tell you if you have a yoga strap or a long towel, men's necktie, bathrobe belt, you might want to use that. And the reason is this. We're going to stretch out our quads. That's the top of our thigh. A lot of times when people are having knee pain or knee trouble, they don't have the full range to sit how I am right now. And by the way, if you can't, just come all the way up. And they also, people that have some knee pain going on, they also may find they're having some issues with getting a quad stretch. If you've ever been in yoga class and they tell you to grab your foot, you're like, oh, I can never do that. How come I can never do that? Well, it might be because you need a little bit of assistance. So I want you to get your strap. I'm going to show over here real quick because I think you can maybe start to see my foot here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the strap under one foot. Can you see I got it on one foot? And I'm going to crisscross and make the letter X. Then I'm going to step my back foot through the X, and I'm going to use the strap to pull my foot up. Maybe you're having a hard time seeing with that view, so I think what I'm going to do is bring the camera down one more time. All right. If I showed you down low, this is what it looks like. We're not balancing yet, I'm just showing you how I have the strap. I have one foot on, I crisscross. See, I crisscross and I make an X. I'm gonna step my back foot through, and then I'm gonna balance from there, okay? So that's what I'm doing with my feet. I'm gonna take you back up high. Sorry, up and down, up and down. You guys get to see all my tchotchkes around the house. And hopefully this doesn't fall over. Okay, let's take our balance. We're gonna balance, we're gonna try 1 minute on the right, 1 minute on the left. If it's too much for you, come out as soon as you need to. And if you have the range to naturally grab your foot, go ahead and do that. But if you need the strap, I'm right here with you. So we're gonna take right foot on strap, crisscross letter X, step through, and we're gonna bounce. So this pulling your heel to your butt may be a lot for you, or if you've been taking yoga for a while, maybe you can bring your elbows up around the side of your ears. Let me show you side view, stay where you're at, but I'm just positioning myself here. Focus, one unmoving spot in front of you. Your back is a little bit at a bow here, and you're trying to pull your heel up to butt. Standing knee is soft. A little bit of a tip forward. We have 10 seconds to go, focusing on one unmoving spot in front of you for 4, 3, 2, and reset. Woo. We're going to do the same exact series, opposite side of the body. This time, left foot is on the strap. Crisscross, letter X. You're gonna step your back foot through. Oh, let me get my timer. All right, step your back foot through and hold balance. Option A, just lifting your chest. Or option B, bring your elbows around, tipping forward. Heel close to your butt. This is also a great stretch for the hip flexors in the front of your thigh. A little bit of a back bend, squeezing our butt. You're over halfway with this side balance. Balance and stability is so important for our knees. You have 15 seconds to go. I'm sorry I'm not looking at you. I'm trying not to fall over myself. Whew. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting go. All right. So we got a little bit of mobility. We got a little bit of balance. We got a little bit of strengthening in. So I hope you enjoyed that workout today. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you.